Hello everyone. I wanted to make this short little run-through video. I've received a few emails with people having some questions about how to do this. Obviously this week, during week 6, we have the grammar exercises reflection assignment due. And so this is just a quick run-through of how you do that. So obviously if you look at that assignment sheet available on Brightspace, it's asking you to review your results or your reports from the grammar exercises that you've already completed. So obviously you will open up your Brightspace page. You want to go to the assignments tab. Yours might look like that, and then you'll click on the grammar exercises, and then you'll just start with going through each one. I only, just to demonstrate, I only completed one, but so I did the commas assignment. So you would click on that assignment. It's going to say begin. So you're going to think to yourself, well, I don't want to restart it. But if you've done it, it's not going to make you redo it. So you click on that. And once it loads here, you will see that it brings up this screen here. So obviously you'll have all your different assignments that you've done. And so again, you don't want to necessarily, you can always go back through and review this stuff anytime you want, but it says that I already completed it, and so I will go over here to the left and I will click on reports. And when you do that, you've got all these different categories here. And so you just need to pick up the ones that obviously match the short answer questions on the grammar exercises, or on the grammar exercises review assignment. And so for example, some of those questions ask you, which questions did I miss? And so I only did this one assignment. So if you did all 5, or since you did all 5 of them, I'm hoping, and maybe you missed a lot more than this, which is totally fine. You would have a lot more happening here. So you can even click on each one of those, and it goes back and shows you which questions that you got wrong. So again, what we're looking for in terms of the short answer is these are kind of the topics that the questions covered. So that's what we want to highlight in there, because what this is going to do, right, is help you identify the areas that you struggled in. And again, you maybe did the assignment, when you were kind of just rushing through it, you weren't paying attention or something. Maybe you have a ton of missed questions in there and you don't feel like you struggle with that. And if that's the case, then you would just explain that in your reflection part of the assignment itself. Most challenging learning objectives, same thing. You have the drop-down menu. So again, these are going to be different than the missed questions. So these are the things. I think this is very, very useful. Recognize that commas is not used to separate an adjective and the word describes. Recognize how to use commas with coordinate adjectives. So again, some of this stuff you'll look at and you'll say to yourself, I don't even know what that means. That's when it's very helpful to Google that, look it up, because again, that the goal of this assignment is so that you didn't go through all this effort to do these 5 grammar exercises this first 5 weeks and then have it go in one ear and out the other. What we're trying to accomplish here is that you will identify the areas that you struggled with. Then you will think through why you struggled with those. Again, maybe it's something that you've always struggled with. Maybe it's something like, okay, I just didn't devote enough effort into doing that particular assignment and I'll be okay. And then I want you to think through, some concrete things that you can try to do to make yourself a better writer, make yourself more aware of this stuff. And then that way you will not turn in major assignments for the rest of, the 10 weeks that we have together that have these issues in them. And then hopefully beyond that, if you can think in those terms, then you can also, just fold this into all of your professional communication and academic communication for the rest of your college career and then beyond. That's the ultimate goal. So again, over here is the reports that you need to answer those self-assessment questions. Again, I like the thing here where, if you thought that you were unsure, that you were sure, you can see that breakdown of the percentages. You thought you knew the answer, but you got the question wrong. Sometimes that's a really eye-opening percentage there. So again, So I just wanted to show you guys what this looks like. If you have any questions as you're working through this, please feel free to email me or ask them in class this week. Will also be available during normal office hours. All right, so get to work and let me know if you have any questions.